Welcome to Mike and Joe Semi-Pro. I'm your host, Joe Caparel. With me always is...
Mike Luciano.
Welcome. So, Mike, 6.3 in the bag. What'd you think?
I think it's going really well.
Going really well.
Going very well.
Fantastic poker. Had some big hands, some controversial hands this time.
Yeah.
Which we will get to.
Yeah, definitely some things we need to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. So, we'll start off with throwing it to you in Dr. Dave's interview right now.
This is Mike from Mike and Joe Semi-Pro, sitting with one of our new recruits, Dave. Dave, welcome to the club. This is your third match, I believe.
Yep.
And just want to know what you think of the club so far.
It's a great club, great bunch of guys. You are a crazy bluffer. I'll give
thanks.
you that up 2 times.
So you mentioned the guys, the women you don't think play that well?
No, they are... no, they're all great. Everyone plays. Everyone's got some sick game.
Okay. All right, I got it. So how many years have you been playing poker? How long have you been playing?
Long time. Probably poker-wise, maybe 12, 13. And then Hold'em, I'd say maybe the last 11, 12 years.
Okay. So what do you think of the level of play you've been experiencing at our club?
Pretty high, pretty good. I mean, comparable to like going to Harrah's and playing a midnight tournament, and it's pretty good. Yeah, everyone knows their stuff, and the blinds, I think, like you guys said, that helps at least get the feel of what it's like when you're in EC. Yeah, pretty good, pretty close, pretty similar, except there's no donks. So
not yet. It's
that's
early.
Right, that's right.
It's early.
It's only our second time meeting.
Yeah, it's early. It's early. So, which players have impressed you the most so far?
We got Razorhand over here.
Kid.
I think this guy here with the fantasy football
Joe,
takes. I believe it was second place, right?
Well, he is a semi-pro.
I mean, I believe it. I see the picture on the wall.
Yeah,
I totally buy it.
Yeah.
But if I saved $100 a month too, I could go there and fly there with him and
you could.
make it official. So
you get an official card that makes you an official member.
Which I would want. I do want that card.
Everyone wants that
But to
card.
sit there and pick a football player and come in second place, that's pretty sick.
That is true.
You might as well play blindfold. We have a blindfold night.
We
Indian poker. We play Indian poker. We can play that.
Give that week 5, week 6. It'll be like that. You'll see. All right. Any final thoughts on the league?
No, this is great. This is the best way to. It's almost a little sad. It's not every Thursday, but I like it this way too. So.
All right. Cool. We're gonna shoot it back to the studio.
All right, we're here with Trey, our commissioner, for this segment's Commissioner's Corner. Trey, how you doing?
Very good, thank you. First time in the studio.
You're in our studio for the first time. Happy to be. Happy to have you here, rather. So, Trey, let's get right to it. As a Republican candidate, do you think Ron Paul has a chance?
Sorry, Greg. The answer is no.
But I do want to talk to you about the Lion Cup. Mm-hmm. It is coming up. I'm going to give you a few seconds to talk about it. Yeah. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's a great event. It's a 5-match event basically, and we kick off first round in a couple weeks. The 20th, I think, is our opening night. We have basically 2 matches within the first round, and then there's a quarterfinal, a semifinal, and a finale, and it'll all be over before the mid-April. So we're trying to get it wrapped up nice and early so that the focus can be completely on TMPC. But it's a unique event, unlike anything anybody outside of our club has probably ever participated in. And,
it's exciting. It's cool. A little frustrating that Cody keeps winning. I think we might need to Nancy Kerrigan Cody on this one.
Yeah, somebody's got to club him in the knee. Josh, Mike, and Cody are the only 3 people that have won this thing, but Cody's back-to-back. And
I know Mike's going to play just because he doesn't win anything else.
He does fare well in that event. I think Kim and I are the only 2 that have ever made it to every single finale.
That's fantastic.
Of the Cup, so that'll be something to keep an eye out. But it is a great event. It's unique, and we play the first couple of rounds in alternating or different venues. You host a match. I know Markian hosts a match, and I host a match. We draw for the seedings and the placements of where people go. So it's just completely different. And
we hope to do the draw live for the show.
I would love to do the draw right here, right on the show.
That'd
get the matchups all set up right here. I think that'd be neat.
And I know just because we're doing every other week now, I think probably more people will be interested in doing the Cup, because last time it felt like you're shoehorning it in to the schedule. It was brutal.
I mean, going back to the roots of the Cup, we tried to squeeze them in on Saturdays, and that was impossible scheduling. Virtually impossible to get everybody on the same page with a schedule. So we went to poker night, Thursday nights, and we kind of elongated the entire season.
Yeah.
And like you said, we shoehorned it in there amongst everything else. And I didn't want to let the cup go away, but I also wanted to make sure that it was done right. The bad thing was it just kept adding to our poker schedule, and the way we're set up this year with the every other week, I think people will be a little bit more excited about getting there on the off week and playing in the cup.
All right, folks. So what you need to do to sign up for the cup is to just text this dude. Just text him, email him.
Text me, email me, call me. Let me know next Thursday. Either way, just state that you want to play, and we'll get you in on the roster.
So nothing too fancy. Just text the dude you're in, and you'll get the information either at the cup or on the show, and then we'll go from there. Trey, thank you for being with us. Thank you for being in the studio.
I like to be here.
And we'll see you next time. All right, we're here with Joe Smith, our Game 3 winner. Joe, congratulations. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Joe, you were monster stacked from the very beginning. How'd you do it? What was your strategy?
I played different than the last 2 weeks. I got good cards. I didn't try to bluff, and it just happened.
All right. You took down Mike, who is a second-place player again for 2 weeks. What was your strategy in beating Mike?
I just looked at it as him being a sandbagging son of a bitch, you know?
He is. He really is a gigantic douchebag. So, Joe, going forward...
Do it right, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Going forward, Joe, are you going to continue this kind of play?
Oh, fucking ain't right.
High intensity?
Gonna kick ass and take names.
All right, Joe.
Next week? Or 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks
As long as I'm not working, I'm backing this shit up.
Joe, brand new career, brand new poker style, first place winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You are one motorboating son of a bitch.
Man, Fun Joe is back! How you doing, Rockstar?
Jesus Christ.
Hi, this is Joe filling in for Timmy in Timmy's Fantasy Minute. Apparently Timmy has a job now and is too busy to come and record his one segment twice monthly for a show. So I will do my best Timmy impression. Wow, Red Sox, Sabres. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Give me a craft beer. Joe, stop drinking out of my mug. Timmy's still in the lead. Thanks. All right, welcome back. And Mike, so again, we had a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
The biggest thing would be the big hand between Cody and Greg.
Wow, what a big hand that was.
Huge hand.
Very controversial. Lots of people talking about it, even after both of the guys are out of the room.
We definitely kept. We're still talking about it.
We're still talking about it.
It's been over a week and we're still talking about it. And I think that's indicative of the amount of poker and the type of poker we're playing right now, because it was one strange hand.
Yeah.
And it's so strange that it happened that we're still talking about it.
Exactly.
These kind of hands used to happen all the time.
Right.
Never was news. So, I mean, he definitely thought it out. I mean, it wasn't just him flying by the seat of his pants.
No, he had it well thought out. He knew exactly what he was doing. He had a lot of us befuddled. We weren't sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, we were at the table, and, we've all been there with pocket aces.
Yeah.
That was tough. It was tough to see. I know Greg was not happy about it. Let his emotions get the better of him, got on tilt, and then couldn't get back.
It was his demise. It was his emotions that really got to him that game. That entire game. Not even just that hand. That game, his emotions were out there.
Absolutely. And that's another thing that I want to talk about is that you have Greg, who is our Season 6 or Season 5 champion. Kathy, who is, a very consistent veteran player, not doing so well still. I mean, are you still shocked about this?
I kind of am. I really am. I mean, it is my second week, not... I don't have as many weeks, just one that I missed. But still, to see them floundering is kind of surprising. Kathy's just been kind of quiet. I don't know if she's biding her time, taking in the new structure. I'm not quite sure.
Well, she does play a lot of free poker. Do you think that's hindering her?
I think so, because we did switch it up so that we're not in that format anymore.
Definitely. I think we're definitely switching to a more casino-like format. I love it. I mean, obviously, we're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well.
That's the other thing I want to talk about, Mike. You missed the first game. You're in second place.
Second place, yeah.
That's a fantastic run.
Thanks. I think the secret is really to host a bi-weekly show.
Absolutely.
Because you're in first place
I'm
in
in
rankings.
first place,
and
absolutely.
I'm in second place in rankings. So.
Yeah, I mean, every game that you and I played, we've made points.
Yeah.
So it just shows you all you have to do is make your own show, and you'll do well.
And you will do well. I think the way it's set up, really, it's kind of what we talked about before. We're really playing poker. We're not just throwing our hands out there and
No.
like, okay, maybe I'll get lucky. We're really playing cards, and it's very refreshing.
You know, I think the benefit that you and I have had is having gone to Vegas and not just played in the World Series, which we have, is to actually see it out there and see the different the West Coast style of play, and that's really been effective for us in this new system for line poker.
Yeah, and I remember when we came back, how we would say, "Oh, the West Coast," and everyone would just laugh at us.
They laughed at us. Who's laughing now, motherfucker?
But it really is different. It's much more aggressive, and they've been playing, in Vegas forever. People who are playing it were the semi-pros, the guys that you don't see on TV, but that's how they make their living.
They do. They grind it out, and they bide their time, and we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's going to continue well for both of us. And,
Yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully people get the hint and come with us to Vegas sometimes and have a good time with it.
That would be great. And actually, I talked to Kathy, and she's very interested in going next year.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean that's coming up in the springtime, so start saving your ducats now.
Yes.
Which brings us to, Mike, the presentation for the Quilly and Fear Boner play of the game.
Fear Boner play of the game.
And we thought about it. We loved Cody's play, especially after he explained it to us so eloquently. But I don't think we're in agreement. I don't think we could give it to Cody just for that.
No, not for Cody. Just for that. I mean, that's his style. He can't give it every week.
No. So, Mike, who's going to go to this time?
Well, after much debate, we thought there was something that was very consistent that night, and it was the hand of 6-9.
6-9 offsuit. You get the Fear Boner for this week. Congratulations. You were a big participant in this game, and hope for you never ever see you again. So, congratulations, Fear Boner.
For some people, they've never seen 6-9 before, like Josh, probably.
No, he wouldn't know how to do it. All right, another one in the books, Mike. Good show.
Good show.
Good week of poker. Hopefully, we'll see each other at the final table next week.
That would be wonderful.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, see ya.
I haven't felt great. It felt so good when I did it with my penis. A girl let me do it.